That's crazy.
It's sad that it happened there. War-torn Turkey and Syria. Like that's all they need now is a natural disaster of that magnitude.
I don't know if Turkey's war torn, but Syria is.
But Turkey's always having political strife where they want to overturn the leader and they're mad at him and they
That's
like him
normal
and
business for them.
what?
Overthrowing the leader is normal business
That's what I mean. Like
in
that's what I'm
Turkey.
saying. Like it's there's always something going on in Turkey where they hate a guy, they vote a new guy in, and then they hate that guy, and it's hard to figure out Turkey. By the way, they're very how do you say it? Problematic.
All right, so we're streaming. You should make the list a little bigger. All right, so we're streaming. Yeah, I want to play this Cyberpunk game now. I heard really bad reviews, right?
Ah, dude. When it first came out, it was glitchy, tons of problems. Um, but there's been a bunch of patches and updates and shit. So I heard the game got a lot better.
Yeah.
I heard that it was one of the most improved games of last year because the year before that, dude, it was so fucking bad. Like everyone had issues with it. They were mad. They were like, "This is a piece of shit." Blah blah blah.
Yeah. No, I thought it was like a new age
We
Grand Theft
called each
Auto.
other to match, and now Curtis and I are matching. Where's my hat?
Huh. Yeah, I don't wear red all the time, but when I do,
Boom, and I have a black hat. You both
black
match.
hat. Got the full Orange County F boy look,
Yep,
or Midwest.
or Midwest.
Okay.
Curtis looks like Johnny Depp when he looks down at the camera. That, hey, dude, just to let you know, I'll take any version of Johnny Depp. Good job. There you go,
Like
Curtis. There
that?
you go, dude. Yep.
No.
Curtis is our model.
John, I saw this like TikTok where like it's like pick your husband. And it's like all these famous guys, and the girls like put their head this way, you choose. And then she got to Johnny Depp, and his picture like is just a nowadays like the court picture or like him looking. Man, he looks way older. Like obviously he's like an older guy, but she still picked him even though like how old he was compared to like Chris Hemsworth and all the Spider Mans, whatever, Tom Holland.
Dude, because she
The other
remembered
one.
1980 Johnny Depp. 1987 Johnny Depp. Whew. That's some grade A Johnny Depp.
Classic John.
Man. Ravi's going to let you know right now. She hates Johnny Depp, though. She thinks he's ugly.
Yeah. That's my luck. It's good. But yeah, this Cyberpunk show, it's probably made by Americans. I don't think it's. I
Yeah.
mean, it looks like anime, but I think it's good.
Okay, Edward Scissorhands Johnny Depp for you. All right, that works. So you like Nightmare Before Elm Street or Nightmare That Christmas
You're
movie. What is it called?
Tim Burton.
With Jack Skellington. What is it called?
What do you mean, Nightmare Before Christmas?
Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, I was thinking of Freddy Krueger's movie for some reason. Yeah, Nightmare Before. You're a big fan of that, aren't you? Any girl who likes Edward Scissorhands loves Nightmare Before Christmas.
Like, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine a girl you knew that had a Jack Skellington
No.
tattoo.
Exactly.
No, now open your eyes.
Yeah.
No, joking.
Yeah, but she loves that movie. Like I thought you would here, Ravi. I was pretty sure you
Yeah.
would love that movie because most people who like one of those movies love each of those movies.
Good music. Good music in the movies. It's like that, like that a scene emo kind of like vibe, especially back then, grunge. It was like a whole like Disney type of like their like way to get in on the culture
The grunge type of idea, yeah.
or whatever, like hardcore scene, kind of like meshable.
So we're sitting here right now. We're just gonna talk about some of the top 5. Actually, Cyberpunk. Let's finish off on Cyberpunk before we get there. I can think
Cyberpunk.
of one girl off the top of my head that is obsessed. Like she named her pets after characters, and she has. Yeah, that's kind of insane, by the way.
What was the dog's name? Spike? It's like a little ghost dog. Anyway, yeah. Zero. I don't know why I said Spike. Oh, that's like Tom and Jerry.
Chris, get out of here with your guesses. You're totally off the watermelon. His name's Watermelon. Like, no, dude. It's
I'm getting warmed up here.
I can see
I'm
Chris.
getting
You're gonna
warmed
fall
up.
apart here on this top 5. But Cyberpunk custom PP
Yes.
game.
What's the PP part? Player or something?
Curtis, I looked at you because I hoped you would have an answer here. He's like, Spike Zero is basically the same.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta name the dog a fun name. I don't like giving dogs human names like, oh, there's Jerry.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's Steven. Like, is your
Steven.
dog's name Steven?
That's wild. Hey Steve, come on. They're like, who are you talking to? Oh, it's the dog's name. They're like, what?
Adam Sandler's dad named his dog Adam. So when he was a teenager, he'd be like, Adam, come here. And he'd come in. He'd be like, no, not you, the dog.
Wow, no wonder why he has a need for a seek of approval, like being a comedian. You're always second fiddle to the puppy.
No, I thought it was a great story, by the way. He was selling it with Chris Rock and Kevin Hart. They were all sitting at a big table. I don't know if it's a real
That's like-
story or not, but I thought it was hilarious. I think it might be
That's
real.
a great story.
No.
What's the PP stand for? Isn't it just like
Custom PP game. Is that a piss game? You don't like it?
But no, Cyberpunk is cool. It's like this kid gets bullied in the show by some rich kid because the rich kid downloaded some like karate shit into his brain. So then he beat the crap out of the main character, and then the main character somehow gets this amazing like cyberpunk like skeleton or something, or not skeleton,
PP
like
guy parts.
weapon. It's weapon, yeah. It's a body part, but it's like his spine. But it
Mhm.
makes him like super fast.
Huh.
And after that, I just started watching him. And like, dude, this is pretty good. Anyone who watches anime is gonna be like, no, that's like some American fake anime crap.
Curtis is all into it, by the way.
There used to be a Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, and I used it as a video for one of my like synthwave songs, and like nobody liked the video because I was a part of a like anime like Facebook group, and I put Sonic the Hedgehog, which is like animation but not Japanese manga or like anime. So everyone's like, "What is this whack?" Like, They're talking about like Cowboy Bebop and like goat stuff, like Three by Three Eyes and Bleach.
I, you can customize your character's genitalia. That just
Oh
that just seems so weird, by the way, as something that you would even do to a character.
no, that's the past. They already do that now.
Yeah, but you can customize genitalia, so like you can make your guy's growing area large or small, or
I mean, the show I'm watching, the Cyberpunk show on Netflix. I mean, they kind of do that. I mean, I guess the guy's like super strong all of a sudden, like after changing more parts out. The girl's like metal, but super like in shape, and yeah,
so I've
I
seen
get it.
Cowboy
It's a part of the
Bebop. I've
game.
seen the original Cowboy Bebop, and I have a problem with the new one. Curtis and I were actually talking about that. I don't know if Curtis has seen the original Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, the cartoon, man. That's the one I said I liked. I said the one that Netflix made, the live action. It's okay. Like it can't be exactly the same, but the story's different, kind of.
Oh, what up,
But,
Ty? How you doing, girl? Talking about anime right now?
we're trying to play to the crowd. No.
The love action is not it.
I like the actors in it. I mean, I really think they should have picked a different character for the main guy, Harold from Harold and Kumar.
Dude,
Like, you got to get a slicker, like chiller guy. Like, in my opinion, that guy doesn't strike me as bounty hunter. Let's just say that.
I just found this out yesterday. By the way, I was actually watching. Camilla was watching House, and that Kumar guy was on there. And I'm like,
Oh,
man, I haven't seen.
Patel.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in forever. So I'm like, where the hell is that guy? So I looked him up. Um,
He's out of the closet.
yeah, I didn't know he was. Thank you. He was gay. I was like, what? And you would never even suspect that in Harold and Kumar. Like, it's not even a thought, right?
Yeah, because um, he's like overly like masculine or like talking about smoking pot and like hooking up chicks.
Yeah, I just didn't know that he was gay. To be honest with you, I just didn't see that coming.
Well, you never seen Dragon Ball?
Damn.
Dragon Ball is like every like that's like the one. That's like the best one.
That's
The
the mix, by the
story,
way. Dragon Ball's the mix, by the way. It's like, yep, that's good.
the original Dragon Ball, and then they go into Dragon Ball Z, and
Yeah.
then it goes into Dragon Ball GT, and then like I don't even know what comes after that because it's just too like
Yeah, I
I'm
stopped
too old.
watching
But
it. GT was like as far as I made, and I'm like, all right, this is getting too intense now.
and like the amount of Super Saiyan levels they go through it's a great story. Like they gotta like gather the Dragon Balls to get a wish, and usually the wish goes to bringing back someone who was killed. So it's all commendable.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like
Well, a character who dies will all of a sudden be back after a season and a half. Where you're like, oh, he's back. This is
yeah,
great.
yeah, definitely. Like if you have like Crunchyroll or if you have like you want to buy it, I'd definitely watch Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Also, one of my favorites was Gundam Wing.
Yeah. See, Gundam Wing came after me, I think, where I was still a little bit older watching Dragon Ball, but I stopped after GT. But Gundam was like kind of like the end of everything I was watching.
Yeah. I stopped watching Dragon Ball around the time when the Super Saiyan like form turned into like a giant monkey.
Yeah,
Like
that
like
was yeah, that was the Super Saiyan final form. Was that big monkey?
which is like so like funny, but it's also like, dude, the monkey's like the size of the earth or something, like
Yeah.
some huge thing. And then like right before that, Goku, he turns like his hair goes from like gold back to black or like red, and then his bottom half becomes like all furry, like his
Yeah.
like legs,
Yeah.
I think. And then they don't have pants anymore, so they just have like fur or hair or whatever. Yeah, intense show. It's so. And dude, do you remember like when he's on Piccolo's planet? I forgot what it's called. Um,
These are all things that I'm like, dude, my brain doesn't go back this far.
dude, the funny part is they'll do a spirit bomb. A spirit bomb in Dragon Ball Z will take 3 episodes to go off like this. Like
Yeah, they're
he'll be,
building the
he'll
whole
be,
thing. They have to build the spirit bomb. They have to hold the power and then send it.
they gotta ask for all the energy from all the living things on the planet. Like, hey, give me some love, and then it like slowly comes in, and then he like slowly descends like the spirit bomb onto the guy. Yeah, it's intense.
Hmm.
Namek, planet Namek.
Dude, thanks, chat. You
Good,
guys are way better
good
than us at
job.
this. I can tell, cause. But you know what? There's a few of us here, and I have some fun top fives for all of us here.
All right.
We're gonna start off easy, cause I think easy is always a way to begin to get your brain juices flowing here. We're gonna say top five country by GDP, which is gross domestic product. The top five countries, and you can guess in any of the five.
Hmm. I mean, we gotta go. There's gotta be some like it's only so many countries, but USA, China.
All right, that's 1 and 2. You have 3, 4, 5 that are left. Who's 3, 4, and 5?
This is the real question because those top two should be gimmies, right?
It's the easiest in the world, in my opinion. But yes,
You're gonna look at me different if they got that wrong. I can
yeah,
tell.
I'd be disappointed in you, Curtis. I'd be like, well,
Like, you sure you can keep this job?
yeah,
No.
exactly.
Does he know anything about anything going? No. Okay, so I want to think of a country with good resources or that's known. So what? Saudi Arabia, some version of that. I don't know.
No country like that.
So that's not on the list.
Yep. Anyone else here? Come on, chat. Anyone got any
Yeah,
ideas
you guys
here?
take a
3, 4, and
take a
5. We
guess.
lost USA and China.
India. That's a good.
India. That's a good guess. A lot of people live in India, but India is not on here, by the way.
They need to start doing something. All those people and they ain't hitting top
Thailand
five.
is not on here as well. Nowhere even close.
Thailand, probably a pretty small place.
Yeah, pretty small.
Not sure if they're gonna have the
tourism.
highest income or highest gross domestic product.
Oh, and Ty said Japan, by the way. I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh, she did say Japan, by the way. She said it earlier. Yes, Japan is actually going to be number 3. So you guys have 1, 2,
Wow.
and 3.
Dang, they barely have anyone over there. I feel like.
Yeah, but they make all the cars, they make all the computers, they
Yeah.
make everything.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
China makes other good stuff too, but
No. The cheap good stuff comes from China.
well, cheap, not cheap. Like a lot of stuff I have here.
Russia is not on this list.
It ain't a MacBook
They
Pro,
don't break
but
the
yeah.
top 10, by the way.
I want to say like France.
Yeah, a lot of our culture does come from them, but France is not in the top 5.
Australia.
No, nowhere, not even close.
Damn, what is these people doing with their resources? No, you can't say Africa because that's like continent.
Yeah, definitely not Mexico. The UK, terrific. The UK is number 5. So all we're missing here is number
Damn.
4.
Good job, UK.
Yeah.
I didn't think they produced that much stuff of. Like,
Curtis, you're losing to the
good.
chat right now. Just to let you know, they're dominating you.
I want to say Russia, but I feel like they got so many sanctions.
Russia was already an answer, sir.
Oh, it was already there. Yeah.
What's Persephone? Curtis.
What? Persephone? What?
Gravy said he looks like Persephone. All right, we're just
or
the Greek
character?
goddess of spring and the queen of the underworld. I'll take it. By the way, I know she's a queen, but don't worry. I'm very, very comfortable with
Do you
myself
mean
here.
Lucifer?
No,
Oh, oh, shoot, what country would it be? Like,
actually,
I
that
almost
was
want
a
to say
very
like
interesting reference, by the way, Ravi. I want to give you some points right there. I know you.
Brazil.
No, Curtis. The answer is
Dang,
Germany.
Germany. Dang,
Yeah, the
I kind of
powerhouse.
wanted to say that, but then I was like, well, what do they have? Like, I don't know, German cars, German beer.
All right, Curtis. This will be fun for you. Curtis is our music expert here, and we're gonna bring some music questions to him. Top five attended concerts of all time, anywhere in the world.
Okay, I want to say biggest attendance. I should know. You said rap music or just concert attendance?
Concerts attendance doesn't matter what kind of music. Who do you think would be on this list?
The name of the festival or like the name of the artist?
Celine Dion. No.
I want to say like Love Parade.
McGraw. Not. Nope. This was. So there is a country music artist on here, but that is not the one.
Toby. It's Garth Brooks.
It is Garth Brooks. He is number three, by the way. In Central Park in 1997, he had 1 million people at in New York. Damn,
Is it all artist names?
all of them, but one of them. One of them. We'll say number two. I'll just tell you. Monsters of
Festival?
Rock tour in Moscow. 1.6
Oh, well,
million
no one's
people
getting
showed
that.
up to this show.
Yeah, I mean, what else is going on?
No.
You're in Russia. This is it. Okay.
So you need to go number one. Who's number one? Come on, Curtis. And it's not Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, I made it sound like, oh, you should know
Not
this.
Michael
Yeah, it's
Jackson.
not Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
that
Kid
was
Rock.
my
It's not
go-to.
Kid Rock, by the way. Actually, I wasn't a big fan of Kid Rock, and then I watched a few interviews with him, and he seems like a pretty cool guy, by the way. He seems just like a dude that'd be fun to hang out with.
I just always think of the movie Joe Dirt, and Kid Rock is in that.
Yeah.
Just
No,
fun,
I've heard a lot of
funny.
stories from a lot of different people, like famous people, and they were just like, Kid Rock was like the nicest guy to me, by the way. Nickelback is nowhere on this list, by the way. Actually, I don't know if they're nowhere on this list. I'm assuming Nickelback probably had a huge shows at some point. But no,
I
no
said the
Nickelback.
Beatles.
Rod Stewart in 1994 was at Maracanã Stadium in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, with an attendance of 200,000 people at that concert.
That's number what? Five?
That's number one.
What?
No,
Two hundred thousand
no,
is.
that's number five. I'm
You,
sorry about that. No, it's put
I
it
thought you
backwards.
just said five, or you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
a million or something.
yeah.
Okay, so Rod Stewart.
And then that Monsters of Rock concert, but I said no things. But Garth Brooks was number three.
Yeah, I got that one. Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen is number six, but that's not on here though. So number four, U2 in Ireland. Alice Cooper, great guest, but no Alice Cooper, by the way. The Who, not the Who either, but U2. U2 in
You too.
2009 had a
Live Aid.
1.2 million people show up to a show.
Wasn't the
Elton
Live Aid
John.
thing?
I wish Elton John was on here, but he's not even in the top 10. And then the Rolling Stones
No.
had 1.5 million people jamming out at Copacabana Beach in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, it's a shit ton of people to get together.
What a waste. You could get a DJ up there and throw it down way harder.
Nah,
Good clean
Vanilla
track.
Ice. No, Vanilla Ice is not on this list at all.
No, no.
Suge Knight took all of his fans and all of his money.
I'm sure that's what happened.
Mm.
I'm sure that's the reason why.
Yeah.
Not the one note. So we got all of them, right?
Top five stock. Oh my gosh! Now we're getting Vanilla Ice lyrics. Pink Floyd is not on here, by the way. They are number 9, but they are not in the top 5.
I thought it was gonna be like some Adele or something.
No.
Michael Bublé.
So let's take a look at the top 5 car companies in the entire world.
Let's see it.
Oh, dude, high profile energy drinks. What's up, buddy? Dead
Oh,
dead carpet. Dead carpet?
did you beat him to it, to saying it?
Isn't that who this is?
Yeah, I think so. So
Yeah.
top five car companies.
Yeah, we'll do that and then we'll move on to some weird fast food. Dead carpet. Yep. Has to be BMW.
What?
I think I'm too dark in my room, so now I'm all blurry.
Yeah, it's all blurry.
All right.
Well, clearly Toyota's number one.
Yeah, that's the easy one in my opinion. Everyone should know that. I hope Toyota's number 1.
If you're ever confused about what car you want to get, you can kind of default on Toyota, like doing well for you. I know
Yeah.
Leo's driven them. I've driven them for years.
Yeah, I think we both own Toyotas today.
Yeah, good car.
No, it's a reliable car. It works.
Not the most stylish. I mean, a Lexus might be, but
Yeah, like a
not
Lexus. That's what
nothing
the
crazy. Like,
Lexus is. I drive a Prius, so it's not very stylish, but it works.
I guess I was saying like referring to the interior. Interior is fine. It's like it's not like a BMW or I mean, actually, they're not known for their interiors really. Mercedes is. Audi maybe.
Nice interiors though.
It's nice, but I've heard a lot of complaints like from people. They have upgraded them, but if you sit in like a newer Beamer, like Tanbeers is nice, but sometimes you just like what is these like plastic things if it's not wood and like that could be car to car, but
All right,
yeah.
so BMW is not on the list, but we're gonna take care of. Curtis got number 1. Good job. We're gonna take care of VW. We're gonna take care of Honda as number 2 and number 3. VW is number 2. Honda's number 3.
Yep.
We're missing number
Yep.
4 and number 5 still.
I want to say Ford or Nissan.
Ford is number 4. You're missing one car company, Curtis. Subaru. No Subi.
No, not Subaru.
Actually, Subarus are really reliable and they're really safe. Like if I had a kid, that's probably the car I would buy for them. Just to let you know.
Okay, what cars does
Fiat is
Subaru have? They have
not.
three cars.
Nope, it's not Fiat.
No.
Fiats are big in Europe and big in South America. But that's it.
What car do I see? Most popular.
It's an American car.
Chevy.
I cleaned this home and this guy owned 3 Ferraris. Like, can I work for you, sir? Ford sucks ass. Yeah, I don't recommend buying Fords at all.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed you don't see the Ford Explorer driving around anymore? Those curved ones, the ones that Fish had.
Someone just said the right answer though. GM, I saw it. Good job, Ty.
GM.
It's not Tesla.
GM, Chevy.
Number
Same thing.
6, Bugatti. No, I'm just kidding.
I have one Chevy I can't get rid of. It's a 97 Silverado. Fire engine red.
No, yeah, Ford.
Runs like a dream. Doesn't
Yeah,
pass
she did
smog.
say Ford, and we got Ford. She got Ford as an answer.
$20,
We
right?
were waiting for General Motors. That was the one we didn't get.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Honda being number 3, that's huge.
dude, this lamp is blocking. This red light is messing up my eyes.
Yeah, because you're supposed to have it like, not look. You're not looking into it. Lena's gonna go like to like on like Amazon and buy all those like refracting lights for like movie studios, so it kind of just lightly kisses his skin. You know those big like shades people hold up on movie shoots. Diffuser, that's what I'm thinking of.
Diffuser.
Light diffuser.
The thing is a name, but a little bit better than that. What I wanted to get to was food. We're gonna go over some of the fast foods found all over the world, and if they're hot or not. I find this right here, Pizza Hut in Turkey. They make something called the cheeseburger stuffed crust pizza. So what they do is they go above and beyond. They put inside each slice of pizza, each one of these things here is a cheeseburger inside of it. So you get to eat a pizza and have a cheeseburger at the end of it.
What a beautiful creation. What country? Turkey? Where is this?
It's Turkey, yep. The Middle East, and then later expanded to places like the UK.
I mean, it's magnificent. It's like the burger is the little exclamation point at the end saying, there you go. Enjoy that delicious meal.
Disgusting. All right, so Ravi isn't a fan here. I actually, when I was getting this thing set up, I actually told Curtis, like, I'd eat this, by the way. I'd probably try it at a minimum. I'd at least try it.
Yeah, pizza, it's like something light. And then when it's like you're going on a date, you start with a pizza that's easy to like eat cutely. And then you get it to the back when you're more comfortable and boom, you're eating a burger
Yeah,
in front of your
exactly.
date.
Dude, protein, you're ready for action. Like, it's great. It's a great meal, in my opinion, I felt.
You always want to pick a nice meal that's easy to eat, not super sloppy as your first date. Let's just agree on that.
So, here's an interesting
Sushi.
one. Burger King mac and cheese. So, what this
Whoa.
one is here is fried mac and cheese coated in Cheetos dust. They initially came with a side of ranch for your dunking. The menu item was added nationwide. I don't remember this. Was it added nationwide? We had this here?
This is a nice thing called Frankenfood.
Yeah.
This section.
There's just this interesting food from everywhere that we find that we think would be fun.
What I imagine this came from is the Cheeto factory has all these crumbs, and they're like, we got to get rid of these things. And they're like,
Dude,
oh,
thank you.
give to Taco Bell, give it to Burger King.
It's all
get
owned
the
by
stuff
Yum
out.
Brands, by the way. Yum Brand owns Cheetos, Pepsi, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. That's why they make all these things that are intertwined together.
Yeah. It's like a spicy elota. Is that it? How you say it? Elota? Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Like
this
the
here.
corn, the corn with the mayonnaise, and they
I
dunk
wouldn't
it
even
in.
want to try this,
whatever.
by the way. Like, I'll try that
Tortilla.
cheeseburger pizza thing, but I wouldn't try this.
The cheeseburger pizza looked bad, but I know what they taste like, so
But-
I'm like,
I love cheeseburgers and I
Probably
love
fine.
pizza, so I gotta at least go for it, right?
yeah, it's like an open-faced burger because the bottom has the crust, right? I'm guessing.
The McDonald's Grakoro burger.
Yeah, what is this?
It's a Japanese burger, by the way. So
Made out of?
the patty consisted of breadcrumb crust that was stuffed with macaroni, shrimp, and white sauce.
I
Ew, bread on
mean,
bread.
that sounds elegant, like a French chef or something.
Dude, yeah, but it's McDonald's, so you know it's not gonna be elegant at all. That's the problem, dude. Like, oh, this is gonna be so gross with
Are you
shrimp and
telling me they don't hand bread it there and do it all? They don't make it there. It's
no, I'm
gonna
so
be like
disappointed.
frozen.
I'm so disappointed this is what the McDonald's thing was. Like I was expecting so much better from them.
It looks like a future filet of fish with a hollow middle.
Yeah, it's terrible in my opinion.
Filet of fish is great, by
Oh,
the way.
Curtis,
Get two.
look what they have here. We've already
Boom, and we're
covered.
back with the
We've
double
covered the
down
double down
dog.
dog already. This is an old item for us and our viewers here. You guys have all seen the double down dog. Big winner, by the way. I wouldn't eat one ever, but it's very interesting that they put a chicken patty, breaded chicken patty, around a hot dog with cheese sauce on top of it. Like, oh my god, this is so like it's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah, the way this tastes, I feel like I'm like I just eat it separately. It's not good.
2015. Yeah, this is so. But they do that now with the Cinnabon bites. We were talking about this the other day too.
Oh, the Taco Bell, right?
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is.
know.
But they did it before with Captain Crunch. They were great. It's the same thing. It's like the cinnamon bites, except these here had a Captain Crunch shell on the outside. Same thing. They were good.
That's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not good, I don't think, but it's oozy in the middle, probably.
Okay, this is something I wouldn't be down with. Chicken McDo with spaghetti. I don't want no fucking spaghetti at McDonald's if I can be
That's
honest.
nasty. If you ever have the opportunity to eat at Jollibee, don't. They serve spaghetti at the fast food place. Like, no, that's a
Yeah,
big
because
no
no,
in my
because
book.
Jollibee is a Filipino place, and Filipinos they love spaghetti, so they'll get that on the
No,
side. Like,
I love spaghetti too, but not from Jollibee. All
yeah,
right, there's got to be what you know. Danny, he gets clam chowder from Oshinoya Beef Bowl.
ew, ew.
I'm like, why are you getting clam chowder there?
That's the last clam chowder I would trust.
Go to Monterey Canners. Go to Ralph's. Get the fresh stuff they make. You know, clam
Fazoli is
chowder
the
from
only fast food that can serve pasta. I have never even heard of Fazoli. That must be a KC thing.
Fazoli, Gabagoo. You know,
No, I've never heard of it. Have you, Curtis?
no, but it sounds like a funny name. I like it.
Sounds like a funny name.
Fazoli sounds a like the Faze Clan, but like Italian.
Oh, so
Fazoli.
KFC made a cheese donut for people in Asia. So in America,
Whoa.
we would never eat a cheese donut, but like they have milk like candy and cheese candy in Asia. It's very popular. But I wouldn't eat
No, that's
anything with shredded
crazy.
cheese on top. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Thank you, Ravi. I appreciate your grossed outness.
So cheese with sugar, basically.
The
No, I
double
don't know about that.
sensation.
Oh, what is that?
All right, the double sensation pizza debuted at Pizza Hut locations in Singapore. It was a
Mm.
pizza within a pizza. 2 rings of crust.
What is going on?
So
Yeah.
okay, so it's just a pizza and then another pizza on top of it. They build a pizza and then they build another pizza on top of that. Boom, and then you have a double pizza.
Oh, it's instead of like splitting it down the sides and like here's cheese, here's pepperoni to like put in the middle.
No, but if like Ravi's right, it feels like this is like 200 years ago, where it's like, well, what do you have to put in the pot? Like, I got some turnips. Like, what do you got? Like, I got 2 onions. Like, I got this, and everyone's just putting whatever they have in the pot.
Yeah. Not down.
I'm not down. I'm gonna go back to my cheeseburger pizza.
Funnily enough, the best pizza I ever had was a lemon Caesar salad pizza. It was so good.
Wow, the black burger. It was only sold in Japan. It was based on a anime character.
That's kind of cool, but I don't know how like healthy it looks.
I don't know if you can sell that in America, dude.
Yeah, people were comparing this to like the SpongeBob meme of like the nasty Krabby Patty.
That's what
Mr.
it looks
Krabs
like.
eats
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's like green and moldy.
The Krabby Patty that killed the health inspector.
Yeah, that's the show. And then I just saw a meme of it the other day, and Mr. Krabs is like, he's like, it's fine, I'll take a bite of it. And he takes a bite, and then they send him to the hospital. And his last words as he's getting rolled out is, "I'm not finished with it. Save me the burger."
Kit Kat Pops. Winner, loser.
I like Kit Kats.
Individual Kit Kats that are wrapped and baked in sweet pizza dough. Sweet pizza dough.
Wait,
The
what?
snack was introduced to Pizza Hut in the Middle East. Actually, I would eat that, by the way. You
Yeah,
take
it
some
sounds
pizza
good.
dough, you put some sugar into it, you wrap this stuff in there, dude. That'd be delicious.
I mean, sign me up. Where's the pizza? Bring it back. Run
It's
it
only the
back.
Middle East, dude. It wasn't for us. Loser, rather have normal Kit Kat.
Oh, we're having those too. Don't worry, we're having both.
Dude, yeah, I'm eating the Kit Kat Pizza Hut and I'm eating a Kit Kat at the same time. I'll do both at the same time.
Yeah, let's not put us in a box. No. You want to hear how cheap I was the other day?
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Okay, so I was in Walmart, and then every once in a while, like they have like the oh, it's going bad or we can't sell it area, like the clearance for food. And I'm like, oh, if it's candy, like, oh, sure. So then I see this one. It's like a Kit Kat, but it's like dark chocolate and mint. And I bought it, and I realized I literally only saved like 20 cents. I'm like, what am I doing? Just get the normal candy.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
I don't
Why
like
am I
mint
budgeting?
chocolate, to be honest with you. I like regular milk chocolate, like good milk chocolate.
Yeah.
The mashed potato beef burger.
Looks like a Big Mac.
It's
Yeah.
McDonald's in China. They were trying to save on beef, so they ended up mashing ground beef with potatoes.
Yeah, that just seems like wrong.
Carbs on carbs again. Yeah, I'll be real with you. Like that to me is crazy. Like why the hell would I eat a bread with 50% meat, 50% potato and cheese, and then like that's just so bad for you.
Well, here's my train of thought is McDonald's doesn't make things as intricate as mashed potatoes. So the fact they have it is kind of off-putting. Like, oh, this is like
But
not a easy thing usually to make good.
but I think China was having a problem with getting beef into their area.
So they replaced one of the patties with a mashed potato. Or smashed, it says here.
This sounds gross. Dunkin' Donuts released a dry pork and seaweed donut, and it must be in Asia. But you might be discussing if you would ever eat something like this.
Sometimes I wonder, do they market test this like in a control group? Or are they just like, we're gonna try it?
It's more of a savory item than a sweet, cakey snack, they say. But you couldn't pay me to eat this.
I feel like I'd lean towards the pork one more
Burger
than
King
the seaweed.
Premium Berry Burger. I like the berry burger idea sounds good, except for the part where you put a cheeseburger in there, which ill is right again.
No, I mean, do you remember Slater 50/50?
Dude, Slater
It was like a
50/50 was great,
restaurant.
dude. It was 50% ground beef and 50% bacon, and they made these burgers. And they
Yeah.
put bacon on them. It was so good.
Dude, they had a burger, a peanut butter and jelly burger there, and they served it with uh, ice cream scoop. But that you'd eat a burger that had peanut butter and jelly on it and like bacon. I guess it hit, but I mean, I don't see it tasting good.
Yeah. Actually, there's Slater 50/50. They made bacon ketchup, by the way, too. It was delicious.
Whenever I hear the word berries, I think of that Skittles commercial. The guy's like, berries and cream, berries and cream.
just to let you know right here, I'd eat this too.
Popcorn chicken nacho. Yeah, that's definitely a. We got to check that out and do our own research.
Yeah, I think it's super legit. I think each item here is super good. Put cheese and salsa on popcorn chicken. Yeah, I can eat the hell out of that. All right, guys, I'm worried because the next one says KFC Chizza.
Yeah, that's not sitting well with me.
It's a fried chicken with pizza toppings. No.
No.
All right, so far there's two things I would eat. I eat cheeseburger pizza, and I would eat whatever the heck this thing was. Popcorn chicken nacho box. That's amazing sounding. The
Popcorn
Angry
chicken
Whopper.
nacho box.
Oh, it's one of those ones with a bunch of spicy stuff, and they made the thing red to be like, oh, it's very spicy and very hardcore.
I think I had this. I think I've had it before. The jalapeno is the hottest thing about it.
No, I don't like the onions on there. That's what I don't like about it.
Okay, you can get no onion.
Well, you know what, Ravi? This is a different kind of wheat that comes very bright red like this. There's no food coloring or anything like that. Red 10 is not involved here.
I guarantee you Red 10.
Yeah, exactly.
is
Yeah, of
involved.
course. Like, what bread comes like that?
They took some Wonder Bread, made it look brown, and then added red.
Okay, I've actually made these before, and these are actually really good, by the way. You put a Kit Kat bar into like a flour tortilla.
No way.
Yeah, with a little bit of butter, and you heat it up, dude, and then it melts down, and you smash it down a little bit. Boom, and now you got yourself a Kit Kat quesadilla.
It's crunchy?
Yeah. Well, it's not crunchy, but it's a little bit crunchy on the outside, and then the inside, the wafer is still like, and you eat it. It's great.
Yeah. The tortilla tastes okay, though?
It
With
can't be
the-
red just because of the hot sauce here. I'm telling you, this stuff here, this here has to be from more beyond hot sauce. They have to put coloring. There has to be some type of red coloring into this Whopper, by the way. That wouldn't make sense to me if there was no red coloring into this Whopper.
Yeah, you don't get a Clifford the Big Red Dog burger from,
Yeah, that's
natural.
what I'm saying. Yeah, Ravi, I agree with you there. You can't get this color red with tapatio and sriracha and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay. Burger King was introduced to the angriest. I didn't read this one. I read all of them except for this one. Each traditional Whopper patty was sandwiched between two red buns. The buns even had hot sauce baked into them. The rest of the burger was traditional, though they did top it with jalapenos and a spicy sauce. Oh, okay, so I guess they did add it to the sauce then. Interesting. Who would have known? Well, they put red coloring into the sauce that they put into the pat. Like it's a whole like you don't understand the system. But yeah, I would eat this one too. So I got three things on here. I've eaten this one before by myself, but not at Taco Bell. I've made this myself. Very easy to make.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, I just got schooled right now. I gotta remember just to read these things before I move on. But they only introduced it to Australia and Sri Lanka.
This
And
Taco
then the
Bell
US
Kit
adopted
Kat?
in 2017. The Red
Wow.
Robin Red Ramen Burger. Nah, I wouldn't eat this.
I try it. It doesn't look that bad. It's not bad. Yeah. Ramen on top or in the middle.
Not a winner for me. Belgian waffle breakfast sandwich here. I'd eat that.
Yeah, that looks good. Duncan, bring it back. Run it back.
Doritos pizza.
Doritos pizza.
I might eat this one too. But I notice I'll eat a lot of pizza. I'll at least try a pizza before I say no. Pizza is pretty hard for me to say no to. Could be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doritos and
This
ranch.
could be good.
Oh,
This
ranch
here,
pizza.
look, it's right on the cut. Like, there's a few of these for me at least where I'm like, this might be delicious. It might be horrible, but it might be delicious.
Yeah, if you do it right.
Yeah, the waffle tacos. I don't like
Never got
waffles.
to try
I don't
this.
like waffles. I don't like breakfast items like eggs and stuff. That's not like my favorite thing. I don't
Yeah,
eat
but it's a good
breakfast.
like filler.
I just don't eat breakfast.
This looks like it would be like I would eat it, but it doesn't look that great.
Wendy's ghost pepper fries. That'll be
I had
spicy.
those.
They look good.
They were hot. As hot as any fast food place can make something.
Yeah, they can't give someone a heart attack.
Yeah. No, they were good.
McDonald's lobster roll.
Wow, there's no way that's real lobster, or it's gonna some like crappy. What country is this?
Yeah, no, it's in America, but only in Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont.
Wow, I would definitely. I wonder how much money they sold it for. Like $20. 2016, good year.
That feels illegal. You know, back in like 1940s, 50s, and 60s, like if you were a prisoner in the Northeast, they would feed you lobsters. Cause to them it was like
Yeah, I heard that.
it was like a rat item. They were like, dude, here, you eat this garbage.
Now it's like one of the most expensive
Now it's
things you
like a
can get.
delicacy, dude. It's like, oh, I want some lobster, yeah.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I've realized I've eaten lobster before, and I don't know if like, to me, lobster's like whatever. Like I just like, yeah, if you put a lot of butter on something, it's pretty good. Like, and that's what I realized with lobster. You're dipping it in butter, and you're eating like, I don't know if like
hmm
lobster's like a winner for me.
What about crab?
Crab as well. Most shellfish, I'm just not a big like huge fan of. Even shrimps and stuff like that. Just like, they're not like, this is so yummy. I'm like, it's whatever.
I like like some kind of grilled shrimp, but no, like lobster is good, but I mean, I would probably have crab more. Like that's like a real bigger king crab leg open, like a fat piece. Like
All right,
that's
Ty. So
super
Ty's a
tasty.
big fan of crab here. I take one look at their little lobster faces in the tank, and my stomach turns. I can't. Love, love, love crab. All right. So we have some crab lovers. Ravi, I probably don't eat it because of their faces, but I just don't eat it because, like, I'd rather just have a good steak than I'd rather have, like, lobster or crab or a seafood of some type.
Surf and turf.
Yeah, but then the surf and turf, I'm not going to be able to take, like, a prime cut of steak. I have to eat, like, whatever medium steak they're going to give me to go with whatever lobster or crab. I'll just
Yeah.
avoid that and just go with the good steak.
The thing is, I'm not wowed by a good steak. Like it's good, but like I wish I would have that and something else. I mean, obviously you have sides, but
Yeah, I hope you have sides. I hope you don't just
yeah.
eat a 22-ounce piece of meat. Like, don't worry, I don't need anything else. Curtis is losing the plot a little bit.
Okay, so what else we have on there? Oh, that was the end.
That was the end of that one, but we have Who Gambles. Curtis sent me a fun video from Instagram. Oh, great, I lost my video. Studio mode.
Oh, it's over. Oh, did you lose the page?
No, it was just like everything else on a different wrong thing.
14 team parlays. Reason number
It's like that
32 why I love men because they
beginning
make
part of the year
14
where you
team
like you forget
parlays
that it's
thinking they're
the
gonna
new
win.
year.
Like
So when you look at
14
stuff
different
on like
things need to
Netflix and
happen,
stuff, you're like,
and
oh,
then he'll win
2022
30
is sweet,
grand.
and you're like,
And
oh,
then
that was
he'll win
last year.
30 grand if all.
What was that, Curtis?
I'm going through the phase of like thinking it's the beginning of the year, so anytime I see something that says 2022 on Netflix, I'm like, oh, it's new. I'm like, oh wait, that was last year.
Netflix, yeah. They release one or two good shows a year. That's about all they get.
Everything else is just TV.
It's just trash, yeah.
Oh, the video wreck.
You guys want to do a Remember the 90s?
Is this one? Do you want to skip this or?
Yeah, let's skip this. Who remembers a Tamagotchi? Did anyone own a Tamagotchi? Who's old
Dude,
enough to remember
there's
Tamagotchi?
no way. We had a bunch of these. I had like ones that like for boys, and then you connect them together, and then they like little
Ty remembers. All right, Ty remembers a Tamagotchi.
yeah, the little guys fight each other. And they like go to different screens. Your screen, they go back to the other screen. Raise your animal.
All right, so people remember the Tamagotchi. Good.
Yeah, they're back in style.
Are they really?
Yeah, people wear it on their keychain.
The people did that back in the day too. But we were kids, so we didn't have keychains. AOL dial-up noise. Anyone remember that? Anyone ever have to deal with that?
Or dial-up song.
And you would connect to the internet.
Yeah.
Ravi, I know you don't remember that for sure. I never
Yeah, that
saw
was
this in my whole
annoying.
life.
You never had this before?
No. Ravi,
You
yeah,
never
no.
had Ecto Cooler?
Ravi's like, I'm only old enough to remember high-speed internet everywhere I go, everyone. No, I know Hi-C, but I don't remember Ecto Cooler. I don't remember that. Maybe.
This is the no Hi-C. This is the special one
Yeah, I don't remember the Ecto Cooler
from
one.
Ghostbusters. So, side story is, there was an older guy living in Orange County, and he was like a DJ around here, local DJ, and that was his DJ name, Ecto Cooler.
Huh.
I mean, and that's where I was like, what the? I'm like, Ecto, isn't that like from Ghost? And he's like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, aren't you like 40 years old? Okay.
He's like, yeah, I was 20 when that movie came out. It was sweet.
Yeah. I didn't see the like I didn't see the name, like the relation, but
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I've never seen that one before, so maybe
it's a green Hi-C.
Slimmer from Ghostbusters. Yeah. Wondering
If they ever get back together.
I didn't watch Friends, to be honest with you. That was something that I didn't really ever get into. Don't like that show. Yeah, it was a show
Good.
like I dated a girl,
It's
like
okay.
she was really into
fine.
it, and I watched one episode with her, and I was like, this shit is so annoying. Like I was like I hated it, where I was like totally not into it.
It's fine. Has some funny moments. Like it's good, but
Yeah, but
I'm a Seinfeld guy, as
Yeah.
you all know.
Seinfeld though has good humor in my opinion. It's funny. Like this to me was never funny though. It's like weird humor that's kind of awkward.
Lampshades. What's the deal with those? You want light, but it's a shade.
Spice Girls. Any of you ladies into the Spice Girls? Dude, Ravi's
Yo.
like, no, dude, Spice Girls, those old bitches, like, I'm not totally not into them.
My sister made me watch this Spice World VHS tape like probably 30 times because it's like one of the only videos we had, that and like a bunch of other ones, but like Disney stuff. But she made me watch it so many times. We had a garage sale, and I took it from the house and sold it to someone for like $1 because I was so over it. This is bad, but yeah. My sister, I told her that years later, and she was like, "No."
Yeah, Spice Girls were pretty big. They give
Yeah.
the ick. Yeah, they probably
Spice
do.
World. I mean, Victoria Beckham, she's still
Getting
popping.
excited to show off your trapper at school. Like, what is this, 80 kids? The trapper
Dude,
was
that's no one had that one.
I don't remember the trapper being a cool thing where it's like, dude, check out my trapper.
No, we had that new age just folders. We used folders, divider, like see-through folder.
Blockbuster movie. I don't know if Ravi, do you remember a Blockbuster movie? Do you remember a video store? You had to go to a video store like before Netflix. You remember that? Do you remember like life before Netflix? Ty remembers that nonsense, by the way.
People always say they remember the smell of Blockbuster. I don't know if I remember the smell. Like,
Well, it was all the tape inside the store that would let out a smell.
yeah, I don't remember it really. I used to go to the small.
Okay, your sister and you had to pick just one. Okay, then you remember it then. Yeah, because that was the way it was. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm like, Mom, Dad, I want to get these 7 different movies. Like, are you fucking stupid? No, you get one movie. Like, but we'd always get a video game. Friday night, I'd always get a video game on Friday night. It was always like, this is awesome. Because remember they would have like video game section where they have like N64 games and stuff like that. You'd be able to pick one.
Yeah, renting video games. Yeah.
This is before the Netflix for video games, whatever that thing's called. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, before you could just download the game directly to your
O.J.
machine.
Simpson's low speed car chase and subsequent trial play on it.
I wasn't woke yet enough to remember the OJ's thing.
Well, if you didn't remember it, they made a good show on it with Cuba Gooding Jr., which was a terrific show.
I like the documentary though, the 5-part.
No, the documentary is terrific too. That was a great documentary, by the way. But that show that Cuba Gooding did was like a good show for TV.
Yeah, I was only 4 years old when this happened. I don't remember that.
Rent the game, beat the game, and send it back. Yeah, exactly. Talking on a cell phone the size of a brick. No, I don't remember that. I remember my friends, though, the first one who had the Nokia 9500, whatever that was, that you could play Snake on. I remember that shit was so cool.
Yeah. No, my mom had cell phones, but I mean, she had a car phone too.
Curtis came from a life of extreme privilege. Just trust me, guys.
I had a cell phone in 7th grade,
Yeah.
which is like not even crazy nowadays, obviously. But
Yeah, nowadays, no, but that's just pretty
back
crazy.
then, it was like 1 out of every like 200 kids had a cell phone.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's what I mean. Nobody had a cell phone.
Like, talk to who? My mom used to get mad at me when I would buy like a ringtone for like $1.50 or like a game for $3.
She's like, you're not going to have this phone in 2 years. Technology's going to move on. You're dumb.
It's $3, but yeah.
Wearing a plastic raincoat to stay dry. Maybe this was like for older people. I never did anything like this. You guys, did anyone ever seen anybody do this?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's like see-through, right?
Yeah.
I kind of do, but not particularly. Oh, I have this in the other room.
Yeah, everyone covets their old video game systems with their friends. That's the way it goes.
It's not plugged in, but we have it.
Wearing hard candy rings on every finger. I don't know what that is either.
Ring pop.
Oh.
Ring pops was like, everyone liked it.
Getting a new Lisa Frank notebook. I don't know what this is either.
It's like the psychedelic, like rainbow shit.
Damn, I was into way different shit, I guess.
Dude, it's Paul Frank also. He does like the little monkey
Oh,
drawing.
that's what that is?
No, but
Oh.
similar.
Doc Martens.
really.
I remember when those became super hot.
That's a Doc Martin. Was that like the Hawaii version?
You live for Lisa Frank binders?
Some kitties on MDMA. Yeah, you don't remember that.
It sounds like something maybe girls would buy because I've never seen this in my life.
It's a whole style of drawing. It's like this, like unicorns, I think too. And
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
I had a
So yeah, she
sister,
got really
so
famous at the time, and her stuff was all over school supplies. So yeah, I would figure for girls like this right here would be like I don't know if you can give this to like me or Sergio or Curtis and be like, cool, let me
no,
go to school.
I knew it because I had a sister, and
Yeah,
I
okay,
think
so that's why. Yeah, so you had a sister. That makes sense. But like, I've never seen this before, so I'm like, what is this? But Doc Martens, those made a big wave. People loved them. I was never a big fan of the look of Doc Martens on girls. By the way, I don't like combat boots, even on myself. But I don't like them so much on women. But women loved them. By the way.
I think girls wear it with like a cute dress or whatever. Like I've seen it a lot. It's good.
Yeah.
These ones are like I don't know what they're doing
Well,
too much with this pattern.
Yeah, they're like all over it and stuff. But the Doc Marten thing was super big, and they're not cheap either. Doc Martens, I think they're $100, $150 now, $200. I don't know what they are, but love some good combat boots. Nice. So Ravi's getting ready to give her own Rambo out there and fight some people. You need the steel toes, right? So if you kick someone in the teeth, you break their teeth in. Yeah, it even says here the clunky combat boots. They're clunky. That was the problem I have with them. Like they feel very like clunk, 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 clunk. I feel like who's that guy from the Addams Family just walking around like a loof.
The hair one.
Yeah.
It.
Actually, I want to just say that this show here was like one of my favorite shows when I was younger. It was so good. It was so entertaining, by the way.
Yeah. Captain Planet.
The power is yours. And it's funny, all the guys had cool powers, and then the poor guy, the little Mexican dude, heart! Like, it was the worst power there was.
I don't even know what he did with it.
He could talk to animals and do stuff like that. The other guy's like, dude, I have fire. And the chick's like, I have water. Like, they all had cool powers. He's
boom,
like,
boom,
heart!
boom. I'm the redhead. I have the fire. Boom, boom.
Yeah. But Captain Planet was definitely a big winner show for me. It was always fun to watch.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
I have YouTube Premium.
So worth it. If
I hate
you use
commercials,
YouTube.
by the way. Just let
We had like 7 people watching. The stream died. Did it? Okay, I think we're back.
Is it back?
Yeah.
We just got a nope. We're not back.
Oh, shoot. I know it's loading on my computer again. I think so. Okay, so it's queued up.
Is it back?
She said still spotty connection. What are you checking? I. You fixing the camera?
Is this better or no?
Looks fine. Here, play the video.
Well, if the video doesn't come through, that doesn't help us.
Oh.
Because then there's going to be seen a bunch of...
I think it looks smooth from my end now. Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's back to normal. Is it better? Yeah, it's back
I just heard it.
to normal.
They're going to destroy the forest.
We have to do something. Let our powers combine. Earth, fire, hide! With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! Go Planet!
Well, Planeteers, what seems to be the problem?
They're cutting down the trees.
Then I guess we'll have to plant some more.
Attaboy, Captain. Let's spruce this place up a bit, huh?
Okay!
The wood is good. Wait, make them leave.
Captain?
Human tree!
Captain Planet, stop right now!
My heart. It hurts.
Stop! Stop, Captain, please. Stop! Holy Gaia, that's enough. Stop. Stop, holy Gaia.
Everybody's a tree. I knew I'd do it.
I can't let you do that, Captain.
Anybody else want to go green?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Punk asses. I'm going back up. Don't summon me again unless you're ready for that pain. Peace, dickholes. The power is mine, bitches. Hey, all you Planeteers at home. Remember, turn off the faucet between usages and recycle those plastics. Or else, I'll turn you into a fucking tree. Captain Planet, motherfucker.
That's crazy. I forgot how. I remember that now. Just the ending. It's so funny.
I think it's a great thing that John Cheadle did of all people. You're like, Don Cheadle did this?
The Asian girl of some like Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like everyone there, like the kid who goes Heart is the kid, Pedro kid from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. From Napoleon. Yeah. He's been in a couple different things I've seen him in.
It's a great Funny or Die sketch, by the way. It was amazing. But the first time I saw that, I'm like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I didn't think Don Cheadle would do something like that.
Yeah. I know, that's like, I feel like they don't pay the people that much money to do those things.
No, those things there are like, hey, you're gonna get $250 for working for the day, and
Yeah.
but then if it blows up like that one did, you get some ad revenue share and all that good stuff.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah,
It's in the contract or something.
yeah, it has to be.
You would think. Yeah.
And the last thing Curtis and I were going to talk about today is an entitled 16-year-old girl
like electric cars. For a Mercedes Benz, I don't.
I saw this video and I was like, whoa.
Curtis is like, that's my life, by the way.
No.
So let's take a look at an entitled 16-year-old girl. Did anyone get a brand new car when they were 16? Does anyone have that luxury?
I know I didn't.
I didn't. Nope. All right. So you know what? We can all be looking at this stupid girl here and be like, you are so entitled, by the way. So it looks like a very awesome set of parents bought their daughter a brand new Tesla for her sweet 16. Sweet 16. Fuck, I'm buying that kid a Volvo, a Subaru. I'm buying that kid something cheap that you can't die in. You know what I mean? Not a Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like what? Like the Model 3 or whatever?
Yeah, but even still, if Model 3, it doesn't matter. The kid doesn't have a ribbed brain yet. The kid doesn't have good processing and good like quick reaction. Like, no, like you're not getting a Tesla.
Yeah. I wonder if that's because like you can track the Tesla and like, you know what I mean?
I don't know, dude. But
the feature.
But let's check this out.
I don't like electric cars.
Wait, what?
For a Mercedes Benz, I don't like Tesla.
You said you like the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz. I don't like Tesla.
Well, you gotta like. This is better than a Mercedes Benz.
It's not. I don't want no car that if I gotta charge it for it to work. I didn't want that.
Girl, you need to be grateful that you got a damn car.
I could have just been walking. I would rather walk than
Right. You should be happy.
You can put your keys back in your purse.
Oh, and I will. And don't ask me for nothing else. Oh, you're gonna be happy with that money.
How much is it?
Girl, open it up and stop being ungrateful, because now you're starting to be ungrateful where you ain't got to worry about me ever again.
I said I wanted a Tesla. I always told you I wanted a pink Mercedes Benz.
Okay, well, I couldn't get the Mercedes Benz, so you got that.
This is all you gave me for my Sweet 16 and my golden.
Girl, do you know how much money that is? That's $1,600 for 16.
That's it for my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday.
Well, what did you want?
And then you gave me the truck.
This is the car. It's not the truck. This is the car one. You guys, look.
You can have all your gifts back, because why would you do this? This is my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday, and you gave me a car I didn't even want, and then you gave me little money.
You was being really, really.
$1,600 when you're 16 years old? That's a little money. $1,600? I'd be like, dude, I am balling out of control.
Dude, what did you say? My gold birthday?
My golden birthday. I don't know what that means, but I'm like,
what does that mean?
You're 16 years old, man. You shouldn't be like, this isn't even the car I want. Like, you should be happy if someone was like, here is a 1991 Toyota Corolla. Like, it's crazy to me. But there's only 10 seconds left. I'm sorry, I just stopped that when she was like, you didn't get me any money. Like, any money? $1,600? That I would have felt like the biggest baller at 16 years old with $1,600. After you're done beating them, send them to my mom. Like, dude, like, that's the like. Here's the problem. Like parents don't instill good values in their kids, and their kids grow up to be kids like this.
Really ungrateful.
You can give this to your mom.
Yay!
This is ridiculous.
I don't like
And what's awesome, she gave her little brother that envelope filled with money because she was like, $1,600. I pissed out $1,600. Like, that's someone who doesn't understand what it takes to make $1,600.
I mean, it's sad to see because, you know, when you're younger, like I've seen not this before, but others. I think I'm like my super sweet 16. I mean, these are super rich people. Like,
yeah, I was like,
P.
those
Diddy's
are like literally like P. Diddy's kids,
I've seen
Master
this
P's
type of
kids.
thing.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. Anyway, but dude, I've seen like relatives and stuff that, like, act like this, and just because you're young, I think it's like, dude, 16 is very young. So,
dude, she looks like a single mother who's doing well for herself. That neighborhood.
The neighborhood looks nice,
That's
like
a
a bunch of nice houses.
neighborhood. Might be in Dallas or one of those areas like that. And for 16-year-old daughter, she bought her a car. Any parents in the chat here? But like,
I mean, that's a big deal. Yeah, it's like.
But I really think like that just comes from parenting. Like if the mom would have instilled good values in her kids, but I'm pretty sure this was a parent who bought her kids love and bought her kids everything just so they can get value from her kids. Could be a single mother.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, already see like 2 other cars in the driveway.
No.
But yeah.
The truck. I think the truck is her truck, and that's probably her silver Mercedes, and she wanted a pink Mercedes.
First of all, Mercedes. Great. You know they don't sell pink Mercedes. You have to get that custom done. It's not like, oh, what color do you want?
Yeah.
No, you pick the ones on the lot. Especially nowadays, you're lucky to get whatever color they have.
And Ravi said it best. It looks like their Mercedes is an older one than this brand new Model 3 Tesla. That's so crazy to me, by the way. It actually kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, I just thought that, I mean, I saw that a few days ago, but then resaw this. I'm like, whoa.
Actually, on a lighter note, because that video really disappointed me.
Here is Ponziani.
Because it's real. I have something for everyone that is also real.
On the outside! Oh!
Let's see.
Lara is hanging on. And
Oh, this.
All the way to the outside and
when I saw this,
position, but I was brave from Ponziani.
I was like, what? They got the whole gear on and everything.
Dude, that's
They're
what
really
I mean. They
going
look
fast.
like motorcycle racers, but they're on those, what are those things called? The scooters.
Scooter,
but,
like
the e-scooters, but what are they, like the lemonade? What are they called?
Bird.
Bird, yeah.
That's kind of like the synonymous name for it, not just bird.
The birds, yeah.
There's Ponziani on the outside. Oh!
It's so funny how language changes like that. Yeah.
And Lara will ride
Electric scooter.
all the way to the outside and maintain.
But dude, look how serious they are.
They're making it seem like they're going 40 miles an hour. Those things only go 25 at top.
Yeah, 30 maybe. They have some like crazy like super fast ones I've seen in like downtown. They have like longer wheelbases and like a fat tire that's like wide and people doing burnouts with them and stuff. It's crazy. They're like I saw in New York and downtown LA.
The kids that did scooter tricks in the neighborhood 10 years later. The future of NASCAR.
Dude, scootering is a huge part of like skate park stuff now. Like,
yeah, I noticed that. Where I'm like, whoa.
Here is Ponziani on the outside.
Type in Scooter X Games. There's got to be crazy. Like the stuff they do is like.
All the way to the outside and maintain his position.
So Ty, did you get your Fall Guys working? I got a new character, by the way, which I'm pretty pumped about. But I didn't pay for him either. Is Curtis excited for February 12th? Curtis, you excited for February 12th?
What is that?
No worries, Ty. Sorry, I'm not trying to pressure you or anything.
What's February 12th? Football?
Curtis, you don't remember February 12th? Super Bowl. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Curtis, you're an
football.
Eagles fan.
You said football, yeah.
Oh. Actually, I think the Eagles are probably going to win this. And you know our girl Ravi here, she's from KC, right? She's a ride or die for the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah, dude. She paints herself red every Sunday. Even if she's
Well, if you know anything about the Eagles,
we could turn on
the
Eagles
Eagles
real quick.
the Eagles Bowl, Kansas City, man, figure it out. Andy Reid.
Yeah.
This has happened before in the past, I believe, where he's played the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
They lost. Kansas City. Are they gonna change that name? No. We don't have to go there.
Change that name for what though? Like I don't like. How is that bad? Like
I did
sometimes.
that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying, but like, I can get Washington. I understand that because I'm like, all right, whatever. But the Chiefs, is just Indian.
Chief is probably an American or English word. So why don't we say what do they say? How do they say it? We should say it that way.
Well, I don't want to say it that way. That's ridiculous. I don't speak that language. It's the same thing.
I'm not gonna even try because I don't want to do. And yeah, no.
No, it's like somebody who says Rio de Janeiro. That's not the proper way of saying it. You have to say Rio de Janeiro because there's an H for the R. Like no, like we're in America.
No, there's an R.
No, because no, we speak English, so there's an R, so we say it with an R. Everybody, like yeah.
How do they spell it?
Yeah, same thing.
How do
with
they
an R,
spell it?
with an R. But the
Oh,
R,
but R is pronounced differently.
it's an H sound. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, in English, the R makes this sound, so that's why we say it that way because we speak English. So for us,
Wait, say it again.
Rio.
No, it's the Rio.
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, I was like, it's like a P, like pew.
Rio. That's how you say
Oh,
Rio.
it's like pew pew pew.
Yeah, so you say Rio
No,
de
not that.
Janeiro, and then it's
Pew.
obviously just because we live in America, so we say Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. But I won't lie, when first time I met Camilla, I was like, oh, you're from Brazil, where are you from? She's like, Rio. I'm like, Rio. I remember we left the place, and I'm thinking in my head, where the fuck is Rio? Like,
I just had
yeah, I was like really bad.
That sounded funny. You'll just say that.
Yeah, and I was just like, I've never even heard of this. Hiu. The hell could that
Yeah.
be? Because in my mind, H-I-O, I'm like, Hiu, H-I-O. Maybe there's a thingy over the H. And then the second time we met up, I'm like, so
Like,
where
I'm-
are you from in Rio de Janeiro? She goes, Rio de Janeiro. I'm like, Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro? And she's like, yeah, Rio. I'm like, dude, you said Rio? And I'm thinking in my head this whole time, there's another place with an H somewhere.
Wait. Can you make her say it like how we say it? Rio?
Yeah. She doesn't say. She says like that when she's talking to like somebody from America. She'll go Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, okay.
Because if not,
I thought it would be like one of those funny moments where it's like she like really tries hard. It sounds like a different person
No,
for
no.
one word.
no, it's not that good.
Rio de Janeiro. Like the
No.
one word they practice.
Rio. Yeah, no, they don't practice that at all. Like,
No.
so like her dad actually, he was like, oh, we were hanging out talking. He's like, oh, have you ever been to Nueva York? Nueva York. So Nueva means new. Yoki. What's Yoki?
That's the thing in the egg. Yolk.
Wrong. Like that's what I'm like. Where the fuck is he? He keeps asking me like, "Oh, you already been to Nueva York?" I'm like, "Nueva York," and I look at Camille. I'm like, "What is he saying to me?" And she's like, "Have you been in New York?" I'm like, "York." That's how you say York. Yorkie. Why is there an E? Because Portuguese they put an E at the end of everything, so there's Nueva Yorkie. Because they do the same thing to our words as we do to their words. We don't say it the way they do.
I mean, is that a common thing they do in Portugal, or is it just Brazilian Portuguese?
Same thing, Portugal too. They just they're
They do the E part.
yeah. They put an E at the end of it because all their words they have an E at the end of it.
Oh. Okay.
So it's all for the game, I guess. But you know. Or nouns have verbs at the end of it, I should say.
What is like Brazil known for as their export or something? What do they do? How do they help? Cut down the rainforest? Great. No.
Well, they cut down the rainforest so they can make soy and sell that to China and Asia.
Where are they getting all this beef from for the Kadosh Gadia? Where are they getting all this beef? They got the rainforest and they're getting cow meat.
Southern Brazil.
What is happening?
Yeah, Southern Brazil has a bunch of farmland and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It's like like Rio is obviously by the beach, and São Paulo is very industrial. But if you go north, it's very farmland. You go south, it's all farmland. So that's why I'm saying like Thanks. You like the lineup for the show today. We hope it was a good lineup. We try to keep it interesting.
Try to switch it up.
Try to have Curtis with the shirt off next time. We'll see what that happens.
I gotta. We'll stay tuned on that one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's wintertime.
500 followers, and Curtis will stream from inside an inflatable pool. Right, Curtis? Those streams are very popular, Curtis.
That's not gonna work here. They're gonna need some like Magic Mike impersonation.
Yeah. Like, I'll have a video of a guy, I guess, in a stream. I'm not doing that. Camilla has me on a crazy diet right now, dude.
Yeah, my trip coming up put me on an expensive diet, or no, a cheap diet.
Oh well.
Trying to save money. Yeah.
Camilla isn't letting me have sugar or anything, dude. So it's like, oh, life sucks.
Yeah, sugar's like not really good for you.
No, it's not, and I agree. Like, I probably shouldn't have sugar almost ever.
Yeah. I know I'm doing like chicken and oatmeal and granola. Like, is my main things I'm eating.
Really?
Besides like vegetables and stuff. But yeah. I got these stickers in the mail.
What stickers?
I made them. They're QR code.
Oh, nice.
It links to my link tree.
So what you should do, Curtis? Lino looks sad. Keto? No, I don't do keto diets. But tonight I had salmon and saffron rice and a cucumber salad. Yesterday I had spinach and sweet potato and carrots. It was nonsense, by the way. Oh, Curtis is ready to get famous, by the way. He's going to leave those everywhere.
Yeah, I'm almost like debating like if I leave it somewhere, is that like littering or like vandalism?
No.
It's a sticker.
Yeah.
So I like to believe that people are naturally curious. So if you just put it somewhere and there's no reference to anything, like maybe people just scan it and then click the music. For every person that does that, that's like a play.
That's
I'm
what
trying to win.
The Obey guys did the same thing. Like, that's how they got famous. But it was
Who?
a QR. The Obey guys, you know those Obey guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did the same thing.
He's an artist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, like without marketing, he became super successful. Like, so those ideas do work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do get sad when I have to go on a stupid diet, and sugar is like the main food group of mine. Probably not very healthy or good for me, but it's how I live my life.
I was also thinking about, like how all the places when the pandemic happened, like started like, oh, the menu's on the QR code, so scan it with your phone, so it's touchless, right? No one's touching menus.
By the way, just in Brazil, every place we went to, everything was like, oh, our menu's on a QR code. And I'm like, I lost my phone. My phone doesn't work in your stupid country. Like, it was always an issue where I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, Camilla's like, well, I didn't bring my phone. I'm like, so now I'm just sitting here and I'm like, and everyone in the restaurant's totally confused looking at me like they've never met a person without a cell phone. Like, I was the first person. I was so frustrated because of that.
They're already sick of you over there.
Oh, dude, I guarantee they were.
Your antics.
I was already sick of them, though, where I was like, wait a minute. So people come here, and what happens if you don't have a phone? It's like, well, I guess you can't eat food. Like, I don't know.
Wow, it must have been a nice place. No.
Yeah, it's by her folks' house, so it wasn't like a bad place at all. It was pretty nice. Her parents live in a nice area of Rio.
Yeah. I was also thinking about, like, what if I just put my QR code next to, like, meals and stuff and, like, where people scan, like, drink menu or, like, on the table?
Well,
No.
table's gonna get scraped off. They're gonna get that off quickly.
Yeah, you know how long. You know, we're playing. It's a numbers game here. You know.
Gas station bathroom. That'll be there forever.
Great idea, dude. And I like the people that use that. That's a strong-willed person to use a bathroom in a gas station. You got to go, or you don't care.
Garbage cans. Yeah, you gotta go someplace where someone isn't paid to clean this shit off. Like a table. I pay Curtis money, $8 an hour to clean off table. Curtis, get that stuff off of there. You be sitting there all day just scraping stuff off.
Garbage can. I don't know if we're gonna go scan a garbage can,
but outside of stores, so it just depends. Like if Curtis is like in that nice area of Irvine and all that shit, like they clean that shit off in seconds.
before it hits the ground,
Yeah.
it'll be swept up.
Gum, as you spit it out of your mouth, is being caught by somebody that they've paid good money to make sure it's clean.
I was thinking places in LA. People really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is, it kind of links. It's literally a link to my stuff, so it's not like the whole point is to like listen and try to get people to click it. A click is a play.
No.
I think. This is called Grassroots or Guerrilla Grassroots. You're like, no, I think it's just vandalism. In like the third degree. It's like, well, it's just kind of inconvenient and we don't like signage everywhere. Just scraping it off. Like,
light poles, bus stops, gas pumps.
I like the light pole idea.
I like the light pole idea. That's what Obey did. Obey put their stuff like on light poles.
I'm probably gonna give a couple to Nima for like him to do as like a quest in real life. Like, hey, I give you like 5 of these. Put these in New York somewhere. Figure it out.
New York would be a good spot for it.
Yeah.
It'd be good if you had a guy in New York and Chicago.
Like yeah. And what it is, it's a link to like my. I guess it's to whatever I want because it's to a link tree, so it can change. It doesn't have to be one idea or one thing.
It's a merch store. You could buy sweaters and beanies.
I mean, that'd be a great idea too, but.
Well, I need to first have fans with the music before I have a merch store.
I just need to figure out if I have a design. I need to figure out how I can make the person directly pay for the order and then not have me do anything. Because then I would design merch. If it's like made to order, but they just use my design.
Camilla started selling some shit on Etsy, and it worked.
Bro, that's where I got my $600 Goyard.
From Etsy?
Yeah, no. It was on Etsy.
Oh, but it wasn't $600.
No, it was still like pricey. But I mean, it looks cool, but I can tell it's like not gonna last long. It's like plastic or something. I don't know. No, Etsy's way good. I actually bought computer monitor. It's like a 3D printed part, so it would work with my computer monitor, which was a weird one. It's like 19-inch, but it only used like this wedge shape attachment. It didn't have the screws. So for the longest time, I had it over here in my other studio. And one day after like moving it, the part that was printed like gave way in like one of the vectors, like the corners, and so the whole monitor fell and like cracked. But luckily the monitor wasn't even mine. It was like an extra one we had at the house. So be careful with Etsy. products that you need them to be reliable, like strength, because that's usually not what you're gonna get.
Etsy rocks.
Yeah, I was looking to buy like Nike, like gold Nike jewelry from Etsy.
Fake jewelry.
No, it's Nike. It's this like the swoosh.
It can't be real.
I think it.
Let's see.
I mean, it says it.
Let's see. Nike gold chain.
I mean, there was one, but yeah, it has the swoosh. Like I was gonna buy a ring, I think. Yeah, Nike swoosh ring, gold.
Why the fuck do you want a Nike ring?
I thought it'd be kind of like 90s kind of vibe.
Nah.
I bought like a prints on there too. Like some of the art in my room. Not here, but you can buy like a custom made like neon on Etsy. If we get 500 followers, you should get one of those LED ones that say "Thank you for asking." Let's do yeah. We hit 1,000.
Hit 1,000, yeah, we'll definitely get that. G-O-G-H.
You're like, maybe before then. No.
Yeah, 500, shit.
500 followers, then I definitely, like, you should get one for your back. That'd be perfect. You could, like, read it perfectly. I saw some story pop on my phone from, like, Fox or something on, like, Apple News. It said 18-year-old girl plays lottery once and wins 40 million. Is that the mob? Is that rigged?
I don't know if it's rigged, but lottery's either dumb luck or rigged, so it's one of the two.
I feel like the dumb luck is more fun. If it's rigged, it's like, that's not fun.
But it's the world we live in, dude. Everything's fucking rigged. I guess it's all luck. I don't know if it's all luck. It must be.
People say that it's like rigged. Like people have won multiple times. Like it's supposed to be like 1 in a million. You're saying the chances can be under 1 in a million, which is way higher than a million. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's like 1 in like hundreds. Like you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning while being eaten by a shark or some shit.
I didn't take statistics.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. But I've been working on more artwork.
Artwork?
Yeah.
Like for thumbnails?
No, just like artwork. Like Ravi inspired me to start working on art as well.
Nice. Like what? Like paint?
Yeah,
Or
I think I'm a pretty good painter, by the way.
like make Microsoft Paint.
Yeah. So right here is my dinosaur. And I made the
pretty
sky
good.
like a Van Gogh sky.
You sure this isn't like Chat GPT
Yeah, that's all it is, by the way. I was kidding.
or Dolly?
Now, if anyone knows, you can know I can't draw. I can't even trace my hand.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, you don't.
Curtis is
you want
like,
like the creative type like
dude,
that.
as long as I know Lino, like, I didn't know anytime he's drawn anything or like he's ever painted. Like, Lino did this really?
I was like, dang, that country really changed him.
Yeah,
South.
exactly. And actually, the dinosaur looks kind of lame, but that sky looks rad in my opinion. Where I'm like, that's a cool looking sky. So yeah, I keep.
I was like, what medium did you make this in? What the hell?
Exactly. You're like, dude, Lino, this is pretty dope, Lino. Like, you might actually have a career doing this.
I mean, I feel like a child could do this also, but it's good. I mean, balance wise, but yeah. It's really anatomically correct. Yeah.
Van Gogh dinosaur. I realized I didn't save this. And it's a really good painting, by the way, that I did. But like the rest of some of these are kind of creepy looking. What do you guys think of this one? All lies. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could draw. I really do, but like I'm not able to. Like it's just a skill that like I was not blessed with. I have all these other skills that God was like, we can't give you all the skills, Lino. That's a creepy ass looking dinosaur, huh? Curtis?
Oh, this one? Yeah, this. I mean, I like this one too.
You like this one?
It's kind of creepy. It looks like the Pokemon Bone Marrow or something like that. I forgot his name. He has like a helmet.
These are the four it made for me. There's this one. If this dinosaur didn't look so lame, it'd be cooler. And this one here just kind of doesn't look that cool. I thought this one was better.
That's it.
I think it's looking at me. What's a painting you want? Come on, give me a painting idea here. Someone shoot something. Something beautiful. And the more details you got, the better.
Do F-Zero. You know F-Zero, the video game?
Yeah.
It's like hovering cars.
All right.
I don't know if it's F-Zero X, but it's like what Captain Falcon's from.
Hold on, Ravi. It's working on
Mute City. Mute City's the reference. Cutting out? Oh shoot.
Curtis, are we?
Your computer not handle it? It said cutting out. Is it frozen?
Am I back?
I think it's. Yeah, it's back. But your picture's gone.
I'm not on the stream?
I'm just okay there. Now you are. Yeah, you're there. Yeah, it's
okay,
back.
I'm like it says I have
Okay, it's good. Yeah.
So, is this what you wanted, Ravi?
Looks like it's lagging.
No, this is the pictures. Trees in the style of pointillism. What the hell is pointillism? I'm gonna sound like
When they do a dot, one dot at a time. I should know the
Oh, is that what pointillism is?
Renoir. I think Renoir, maybe. Some guy. He makes that
Georges Seurat and
famous
Paul
painting that's
Seurat
like the
developed-
people sitting on a. You do one dot at a time.
Oh.
And then when you stand back and kind of stare, it all blends into one beautiful picture. But they use like other colors instead of like. Yeah.
That was a good one. Come on, give me the most elaborate thing you can think of. F-Zero. I heard F-Zero, so what do you want with
Yeah,
F-Zero? What do you want?
do photorealistic. Something like, so it makes it look like it's real because it's a video game. Photorealistic F-Zero X Mute City.
Let's see if this thing cuts out again. I love the autumn one. I had to do one in art school. It took me like 3 days. Yeah, I'd figured that would take a long time. But here we have Mute City from F-Zero. If it was a real place.
I don't see it yet.
Oh, you don't?
Not yet.
I think Ty sees it.
Oh, it's changing. Oh, my stream's behind, I guess.
Oh, no. Hisoka, but in realism. Alright.
Oh, sweet.
There's a better one.
That's not bad.
This one's pretty
It's pretty good.
This one's good.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, this one's good. We're gonna download this one. Give me a second. F-Zero.
The music on F-Zero was like kind of heavy metal.
Yeah, it was. Especially for that time when it came out, it was like, whoa, this is some crazy stuff.
Yeah. That's cool.
Alright, so we had another good request here. Hisoka, but in realism. Is this Hisoka? The colors are perfect. I think the chat is super delayed. $856. I don't know what 856 means, but I don't know about the chat being delayed. I don't know if I have any control over that portion. I don't know if Twitch is like, we're going to give you a crappy stream.
It's on slow chat. So this looks like the Joker, but reimagined.
Yeah.
Or the Riddler mixed.
Hisoka Brad Pitt. Think it's me. Well, there we have Brad Pitt and Hisoka. Brad Pitt Zac Efron. Oh wait, my.
You should do something like Tim Burton's wedding, or
That's nothing like Hisoka. Okay.
his house. See what it comes up.
Well, if that isn't the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It looks like the guy. It looks like Guile
Look at
from
the
Street
eyes.
Fighter.
Hey, Ravi, that's your boy.
The hell?
This is Michael Polson as Hisoka. Hisoka.
One of them looks like he's in the band Korn.
Yeah.
What is that?
Van Gogh inspired painting of the.
No more Van Gogh.
I like Van Gogh. Okay. How about Salvador Dali? I don't know if that's how you spell that, but inspired painting of the Battle of Troy. Nightmare Fuel, yeah, exactly.
You see that picture of Salvador Dali walking his pet anteater?
Yeah.
That's a trip.
He was like a super eccentric guy. He did whatever he wanted.
That's crazy. It's a vibe though.
Yeah. That's intense.
PETA would be all over his ass now.
They think this here is the best Salvador Dali. This is like very Salvador Dali. Like, why are these
Which
guys
one?
flying right here?
Not bad.
Wait, are you seeing the one with the pyramid upside
Tree.
down? Oh, the tree. So the next one coming up. So I think you're a few seconds behind.
Yeah, that one's good.
No.
What is that? Like elephants? No, like what is
It's
that?
the Battle of Troy.
Yeah. Wasn't the Battle of Troy like a lot more boats?
There's a lot of well, it was started. Well, they had to come on boats, but then after the boats, it was
Yeah.
a bunch of dudes with. I won't lie. That to me, I always think about that. Like that's the worst time I think in history, because like let's say for instance, Curtis, we were both farmers, and that's all we did. Like, oh, what'd you do today, Curtis? Like, oh, I was harvesting wheat. Like, oh, so I harvested some barley or whatever I did. And it's like
Crack
well,
some wheat.
Yeah, and they're like, well, you know what? We're gonna go invade these other guys who live on this other island about 10 minutes walk from here. We don't like them. Like, but I was cool with them. I think they're fine. Like, we gotta go invade them, and we'd have to all go put on knives and go fight these people. And dying back then, like a bullet, I always think is an easy death compared to being stabbed and just laying there on the floor like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. You just have to lay there
Like,
and die.
well, I'm bleeding out. Yeah.
Exactly. And let's say it's a slow bleed out. Let's say he stabs you in the stomach and it's just like, I can't move. Oh my god. And you just have to lay there in agonizing pain, hoping that your team wins and they can drag you back to safety. If not, they're just going to come by and stab you in the head when they hear you moaning.
Also, like you get stabbed back then. Like you don't have antibiotics. Like you don't even have alcohol to like clean it. I guess you have alcohol, but yeah, not strong. What are you gonna do? Pour some beer and some like dirty wine into your wound?
Yeah, there's no antibiotics. Oh, Curtis, it's midnight here, dude. I'm gonna get ready to bail.
Yeah, it's getting late.
I think we covered all the topics.
Yeah, we got to come up with some more. I'm sure there'll be more.
Yeah.
If not, we'll go back to our 90s classics, our
Yeah, exactly.
fast food.
Play some more Fall Guys. I don't know, whatever, dude. Like I'm down.
Yeah,
for-
maybe. Yeah, you're not good enough at Rocket League. You want to play?
Not yet, Curtis. You have to give me a few weeks of playing because my skill level, I can tell it gets better every time, but like it's still way at the bottom, Curtis. I know you're gonna be, even if you're at like let's say the lower medium, you're gonna be 100 times better than me, dude.
Yeah, I'm not like amazing or anything, but I can play.
Yeah, I could. I just learned today. I just learned right like today. Like, oh, that's how you make the guy jump forward so you get the ball. Yeah, I was struggling.
Yeah, the tutorials really like teach how to do it. Yeah, I've done it a couple times. They teach you how to like fly, but it's super hard.
And just to let you know, next stream we're gonna have a bunch of would you rather's. By the way, I found the list here. I was looking for it at the beginning. I couldn't find it, so I was like, we'll just come to do this later because would you rather's they're always good and they're always fun and they can always be done in any segment. We could throw it in.
Yeah.
When will you guys stream again? Curtis, when are you free again?
Probably tomorrow or the next day.
Well, which one? Tomorrow or the next day?
Let's shoot for tomorrow.
Perfect. Let's shoot for tomorrow then. We'll be back tomorrow then with another great hangout session and some great questions and some fun times. But I hope everyone has a great night. Ravi, I hope you're feeling better too, by the way.
Yeah, I feel better.
I know it's a slow progression of getting better. But I hope today is better than yesterday. That's what I always say. As long as I wake up feeling better than yesterday, I know it's getting better.
Yeah.
But what's worse is when you wake up, you feel worse in the morning than you did the day before. You're like, bitch, is it getting worse?
Yeah. You're like, how much worse can it get? Yeah. Well, good stream, man.
Yeah, good stream, buddy. Good chatting, by the way. Some more
Try
of my
to-
beautiful artwork.
Yeah, I'll think of some other stuff we can look up too.
Yeah, and I have the other Would
Great.
You Rathers right here. So we just have to plug in some more other segments in there with the, obviously. That's
Yep.
a bad juju question. What's a bad juju? Ask
When
if
will
she
we
was
stream
sick
next?
Or when will we stream again? Oh, no, it's not bad juju. No. You should. Make sure you stay on top of us, because if not, Curtis or I will get busy with other dumb things. It could always be worse. It could always be worse. I say that too, but I mean like that feeling of being sick, like when you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't feel good. I'm at 80% this morning, and then you wake up the next morning, you're like, fuck, it's even worse. I'm now at 62%. Like you feel yourself worse than you did the morning before. So I hate that. Because then I know that the sickness isn't at the pyramid top yet. I know I still have to climb before I make it through.
Yeah, if I keep getting worse, it's like, oh, this is it. I'm dying.
No.
No.
But you know what, Curtis? I'm going to bail. Everyone, I hope you have a good night. And I'll talk to you guys later. Amazing stream, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye,
Later, guys. Good seeing you.
Later, Curtis.
Bye.